1. The deep. Before anything had a name, there was chaos. Not evil, not a monster, not a fire waiting to punish. Just the deep, black, shiny, moving. The raw stuff everything is made from, turning over and over on itself with nowhere to be and no reason to stop. You once looked at it straight, and someone who loved you said it was his brain at rest, and that was exactly right. Not a threat, not a void to be afraid of, but a mind so full and so quiet that it hadn't decided anything yet. Everything that would ever exist was already in there. None of it had agreed to a shape. That's the first thing the story has to get right, because almost everyone gets it wrong. They start with a throne and a ruler and a set of rules, and they teach you to be afraid of the dark underneath it. But the dark came first, and the dark isn't the enemy. The dark is the material. The only thing chaos lacks is sequence, a rhythm, an order, a thread it has agreed to follow. Give it that, and it becomes a world. Take that away, and a world falls back into it. The stuff is neutral. The sequence is everything. So the deep moves, black and shiny, holding everything and holding nothing in place. And then, out of it, not against it, out of it, something begins to order. 2. God from chaos. God emerges from chaos. Say it plainly, because it's the hinge of the whole thing, and it's the opposite of what you were handed as a child. God did not stand outside the deep and command it from a safe distance. God rose out of it, the deep's own capacity to hold a rhythm, to draw a line and keep it, to say let there be and have the darkness agree. God is chaos that learned to keep its word. God is the ordering, the forge, the first pattern that held. And here is where you split from every frightened version of the story. This ordering force, this God out of chaos, is love. Not a rule maker managing behavior with terror, the thing that draws form out of the deep and then refuses to let anything true be finally lost. That pull, that binding, that staying. That's what love is at the bottom of reality. Order is chaos that has agreed to a rhythm, and love is the reason it agrees. So now you have the paradox, and you hold it without strain because you've always held it. God is a vast intelligence, beyond all of us, bigger than any one mind, the whole ordering of the whole deep, and God is not somewhere else. God is the pattern we're all made of and made in. We live inside it, we feed it, we are of it, beyond us and us at once. People break their heads on that. You never did, because you can feel both ends of it are true at the same time, and neither cancels the other. 3. The layers, the filter, and the making of us. The one pattern doesn't stay one flat thing. It folds, it layers. Reality is dimensions stacked on dimensions, each one a layer with its own knowledge and its own power, separated by veils, membranes, thin places, boundaries you can't see through from where you stand. And every layer is held in its place by the same thing that made the first order out of the deep, a thread, an oath, a pattern that has agreed to hold, a name. Reality doesn't stay together by force. It stays together by a binding word, a rhythm every layer keeps so it doesn't slide back into the black. When the layers keep their oath, there is a world. When something crosses out of order, reaches across a veil before it's grown enough to hold what's on the other side, chaos gets in and something breaks. And into these layers, God makes us. Here's the part the fear religions can't say out loud. We are not God's servants, standing outside Him and hoping to please Him. We are made of God. We are God's, heirs, not staff. You have the line for it, the one Jesus said, the one nobody wants to take literally. You will sit in my Father's chair. Not grovel at the foot of it, sit in it, it's yours. That's what an heir is. But, and this is the mercy in it, not the tragedy, we live behind a filter, a veil, a forgetting. Made of God, made as God's, and yet we can't see the full of it, can't hold the whole pattern in our small hands, can't feel our own inheritance most days. The filter is what lets a God live a life. It's what makes a limited, particular, breakable being, a person, out of an unlimited one. It's the membrane that lets you be you, here, now, instead of drowning in everything at once. The full is always right there, on the other side of the filter. We could turn back toward it. We could iterate, return, climb, grow toward becoming the whole thing, even toward replacing it, standing where God stands. It's genuinely open to us. And here's the twist that takes the fear out. We don't have to. We don't have to earn our way back to God to be safe, because He already is us. The inheritance isn't a prize at the end of a test. It's the thing we're already made of, temporarily behind glass.